There's always a reason, right? There's something more deep going on, but sometimes we're quick to dismiss things that women and girls care about.
Digging into the deeper meaning behind trends like lazy girl jobs, hot girl walks, and girl dinner. I'm finding out what these TikTok videos really mean. It's on her mind.
This is my meal. I call this girl dinner.
Girl dinner was really fun because it's women talking about what they eat when they're alone.
Reminded me of like when my mom and I would make just a little charcuterie board thing for dinner.
When they don't have to feed somebody else, whether it's their family, their children, or they're not thinking about the expectations that people have for what they should be eating.
Dr. Emily Contois is an associate professor of media studies at the University of Tulsa. She's also a published author. She looks at the connections between food, the body, health, and identities in the media and pop culture.
I call this girl dinner.
She says there's more to these trending videos.
There's always a reason, right? There's something more deep going on, but sometimes we're quick to dismiss things that women and girls care about, and that's part of living in a patriarchal society.
And while she says overall, girl dinner was fun and built a sense of community, some young women aren't here for the trend.
It's like saying that we shouldn't eat full meals.
I have never seen videos like that about boys. It's only been about girls, which I find that interesting. Because guys, I feel like do tend to eat full meals though. Girls tend to only drink iced coffee and that's it.
That's just how girl math works.
Another trend, girl math.
If I pay for something in cash, it's free.
When I have a Target gift card, I'm like, it's basically free. If I buy something and then I return it, then that's free money.
So I bought this purse for $38, which means it was $30. Round down, not up.
Girl math is just funny. It's a funny joke. Girl math is relatable.
Girl math is sort of celebrating some of the lightness in a positive way that can be a part of performing femininity.
I encourage you to do a hot girl walk once a day for the next 8 weeks and see how you feel.
But Dr. Contois says trends like hot girl walks started out positive, about moving your body and feeling good, but then became too much about what you were wearing.
It was like, well, these are the leggings that you can buy for your hot girl walk. These are the sneakers. This is the cute armband. When really, right, exercising through walking is one of the things all of us can do and doesn't have to cost anything.
I'm also just a girl.
Let's say you run over a curb or you make a little mistake, right? You go I'm just a girl. And it's basically just saying well, it just happens.
Is it a positive message?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just or if your friend's embarrassed about something, you go oh, you're just a girl.
It's very different for you and I to call each other girl than for a man, for example, to refer to a professional woman sports star, right, as a girl. Right? This is a very different use of girl that's empowered and is meant to be used between women.
I am really over the whole lazy girl jobs trend because it is not lazy.
This idea that we're expected to give everything to our jobs, right? And to always go above and beyond and to work extra hours and do whatever's needed and go more. That's something that this younger generation is really resisting. We should have jobs that expect a fair amount from us, and then we should get to go home and have good lives, right? With our friends, with our families, and be part of our communities. So lazy girl jobs was trying to say, I want a job that doesn't expect all of that extra stuff from me. They're never just silly trends. We can always analyze the media and pop culture in our lives for deeper stories about who we are, who we want to be.
Have you ever wondered why it seems like women lost their minds over Stanley Cups or different water bottles? Dr. Contois wrote about our hydration fixation and the deeper meaning earlier this year in Time magazine. We've got a link to that article in this story on fox23.com. Just go to the On Her Mind section at the top. We want to hear from you. What's on your mind? Email onhermind@fox23.com. It was so interesting to me to put that story together and to hear the perspective of the young women on campus, their thoughts on girl dinner versus Dr. Contois' thoughts. And I know Laura felt the same way. Girl dinner seemed all positive to Laura and I, when we don't have to prepare a meal for someone else. So then hearing, the young women on campus reflect differently on it was really interesting.
That's cool, yeah. Learning new things.
Yeah, and, feeling that sense of community, kind of building on, the Barbie movie.